Hello guys. So in this video, we are going to be looking at how to set up your WhatsApp autoresponder on your phone. So first is that you need to download the WhatsApp autoresponder, and to do that, you need to go over to your Play Store. So once you get to your Play Store, you would search for WhatsApp autoresponder. So the app you're about to download is this one, the third one. That is the app you'll be using to automate your WhatsApp messages. So with this app, you can auto reply to messages that are being sent by your prospects without being online, without actively being online. Okay, so I've just downloaded the app. So I'm going to launch it now by clicking on open. So but then the reason why you can see all these messages are because I have set them before. But on your own phone, you won't see all this here. It's just going to be blank because it is just the first time you are downloading it. So you have not really done any automation on it. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is to upgrade to a premium package. When you download the app, you will be on a free plan, and a free plan gives you access to just a limited features. So if you want to really enjoy all the features that gives you access to do the automation the right way, you need to upgrade to a premium plan. And to do that, just click on this on this icon here, the icon here. Just click on it, and then you would have to come over here. You can, just as you can see now, this is showing premium. Is because for me, I have upgraded this particular account to a premium account. That is why you can see premium here. But on your own end, you're going to say something like upgrade to pro. So you just click on upgrade to pro, and then you can go ahead and make payment for the upgrade. Okay. So as at the time I'm recording this particular recording this particular video, to upgrade to a pro version is about 10,000 naira, but I hope it remains so. So you have to upgrade to a pro version to really enjoy the best of this particular app. Okay, so once you have successfully upgraded to a premium version of the app, the next thing you want to do is to go to settings. So to go to settings, you will just click on this icon again, and then you see settings. You can see settings here. So click on settings. Then once you click on settings, you know, because the app is installed on your phone, and for some of us who uses more than one WhatsApp account. So for instance, some of us have GB accounts, the normal WhatsApp account, and the WhatsApp business account. So if you have more than one WhatsApp installed on your phone, then you want to first select the WhatsApp you want to connect the automation to. So that means what that means is this. It means that when you connect it, for instance, to a WhatsApp business, it means that the automation only works for a WhatsApp business. Mind you, you can't connect it to more than one particular WhatsApp account. So just to do that, you can see here where you have version of WA. Just click on it, and then you can see about the three WhatsApp accounts you can choose. So there's this official WhatsApp account, which is the main WhatsApp account. Then then there's the WhatsApp for business, which is the WhatsApp business account. Then the GBWA is the WhatsApp GB WhatsApp. Okay, so for me, for this particular test, I'm just going to use my WhatsApp business. So I'm just going to click on WhatsApp business again. So I just click on WhatsApp business again to select WhatsApp business. But for you, if you want to use your main WhatsApp account, that's the main WhatsApp official app, you would need to just click on the official one. Okay, make it that you want your auto response to work for all your WhatsApp. Let's say you have more than one WhatsApp and you want the auto response to work for virtually all the messages that come via WhatsApp, either WhatsApp business or the official WhatsApp or the GB WhatsApp. So you want this auto response, you want to automate your messages for all the WhatsApp accounts you have on your phone. Then you can click on any. Okay, but I usually advise that you automate it for the particular WhatsApp account that you want to use for your promotion. So just for me, I'm just going to select WhatsApp business. So once you have successfully turned on the once you have successfully select the WhatsApp account you want it linked to, then you need to come and turn this on, multi-user support. So you need to turn this on. So you just need to turn it on. So once you have turned this on, then you come under notifications. So this first one says get notified when the app replied to a chat. So do you want to get notifications when your auto reply goes out to someone? So it's either that's for you, but I usually advise that you leave it off, but you can leave it on should in case you're testing. Okay, then the other one is priority notification. So show priority notification for individual rules when autoresponder reply to a chat. This can be activated within any rules, so you can always turn this on to off or on. Okay, then then you come over here, general app lock. So if you secure access to autoresponder with your pin, so this one means that if you don't want anybody to really access this particular app without your consent, so you can set up a pin or pattern or screen lock or whatever. Okay, all right. So then okay, you can leave all these ones, and all these ones will be here by default. You can leave them. Okay, so once you are done with the settings, you want to then you can go back to the main page. So once you get on this main page, like I said, you will have all this all this here. This is why all this you will have it here. This is why you can see it on my own, is because I already set them up. Okay, so for you it's just going to be blank. So if next thing you want to do after you are done with the settings is to come here and turn it on. So turning it on means that you are activating it. Okay, so you have to this particular um, icon here, you have to drag it. So if I drag it back, it means I've turned it off. If I drag it forward, it means it's on. So this means that as from this moment, if and as from this moment, it means that this app is now connected to my WhatsApp. Okay, so once you have done that, then you want to start setting your messages. It's time to set it's time to set your autoresponder. Okay, so to set your autoresponder, you're going to see the plus sign down below. You can see the plus sign here, so you're just going to click on it. So now the way this thing works is that when you have about 5 ways of how you can set your auto responses. Okay, so the first one is exact match. So this means that you are going to set a message that says, where you choose a particular word, so this particular word triggers this auto response. So let's say I want, okay, let's use this as a case study. So the first one, which is an exact match, you can see that is the one that is being selected here. So if I want to say I want to use this particular number one, which is exact match, it means that I'll have to set something that triggers my auto response, that triggers the auto response I want my my prospect to get. So it means that when someone sends me a particular message, then they get this particular response. So for instance, let's say someone sends me a message done as a message. So I can then say that, okay, at every time when someone sends me done, then they should get a reply that says, okay, thank you. Did you get that? So that is for that. So now, if you want now, so this means that at any point when someone sends me done, they get a response that says, okay, thank you. Now, even at that, if I want them to get more responses, like aside from just getting one particular message, if I want them to get another response after this, okay, thank you, I can add more replies. So you can see under here, you can see multiple replies. So we have one ticked, which means that they just get one response. But if I want to get more, I could say, okay, hard. Click on this hard. So it means that after they get this, okay, thank you, then they can get, I'll get back to you. Okay. So if I still want to add another response aside from I will get back to you, what I just need to do again is to click on this plus sign here. This plus sign here, the plus sign here. I'll just click on it. So this means that I'm adding another message. Okay. So I just click on the plus sign and then I'll put what I want to put there. So I can say, um, let me know if something comes up. So this is just me playing around. Okay, let me know if something comes up. So that's it. So I can keep adding more replies. So what this means is that these messages will go in whenever someone sends me done as a message on my WhatsApp. Now the other thing is this: you can set that you want these messages to go in one after the other. So it means that they go in within a particular time. You can time it. So how do you do that? So you can see under here you have delay in seconds. So it means that once someone sends you done, then they get this okay, thank you immediately. Then before this I will get back to you is sent to them, you can delay it by maybe by a minute. So I just have a minute here. So it means that once someone sends me done as a message, then okay, thank you goes. Then after like a minute, I'll get back to you goes in. Then after like another minute, let me know if let me know if something comes up. Sorry, let me know if something comes up. Let me know if something comes up. Goes again after every 1 minute. Okay. So, but if you don't want to set it in minutes, you can say okay, so if you don't want to send it in minutes, you can come here and click seconds. So it could be 30 seconds. So it means that at every point when someone sends you done as a message, then it means okay, thank you will go in. Then after 30 seconds, I will get back to you goes in. Then after 30 seconds, let me know if something comes up goes in. Okay. So that's for that. So now after that, if you scroll down, you can see process messages with Dialogflow ES. Okay, that one is a bit technical. I would advise you to use it. And then yeah, it's a bit technical. If you know what Dialogflow ES means, so you will know that it's a bit technical. Or connect to your web server. You can also leave that blank. Okay, so you can leave this one too optional. So if you come over here, you can see where you have receiver. You can see individual, group, or both. So now you need to understand that when sometimes you might also be in some groups. So these groups also, they could drop a message. Someone could drop a message saying done. So do you want, whenever someone sends a message on a group that you are in, do you want this auto response to go out to the group? So you can select, so you can see receiver, you can say individual, groups, or both. So ideally it's always advisable use individuals, because if you use groups, it means these messages will only be triggered when someone sends done on a group. if you use both, it means that it's going to be triggered when someone sends done as a message to you, either on group, either in a WhatsApp group or to your DM on WhatsApp. Okay, so I'll just select individual because the idea is to reply to whoever is sending you a message. However, you can always set it up for groups too, but depending on what you are trying to achieve, then you can know what to select. Okay, but for individuals are for messages that are sent to your DM, groups are for messages that are sent in a group, and both are for both groups and individuals. Okay, now again, let's say that you don't want these auto responses to go to just anyhow person on your WhatsApp contact list. So you can select the individual contacts that you want to receive these particular messages when they send you done. So just how to do that is, say you just put the number. So you just put the phone number of the contacts you want this particular message to be triggered to whenever they send you message, and they put comma. So if you have like 10 of them, at every end of each of the numbers you have to put comma. So that's for that, but you don't need that here too. Then for ignored contact, let's say you're trying to stop some people on your contact list from receiving this auto response whenever they send you done as a message. So you can put their number here, and after every number you can put comma. That's, let's say you want to have about 5 numbers, so it means once you put out the first number, the first phone number, so 080 blah 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 blah, once you put out the first phone number, then you can put comma and put the second phone number. So that's what that. So then the other thing is here, the other thing we have here is conditions. So the conditions here is this: how or when do you want this auto response to go out? So the first one is reply only at specific times and days. So let's say you want this auto response to go out at midnight, or you want it to go out on Sundays, or whatever date you want it to go out, then you can select this first one. So you have to select. So once you select this, so this means that you reply only at specific times and days. So if you want just the messages to go out only on Sundays or Mondays, then you can come over, maybe let's say Monday. Now you can come over Monday and put something like the time. So you want it to go out from this particular time to this particular time, just like what you have here, you can see here. So this means that it's just going to go out on Saturday from 12 a.m. to 9 a.m. then from 2:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. again. So that's for that. But then I feel you don't need this. So that's for that. Then the other one is reply only if previous rules was executed within the last X seconds. Okay, so there's a way to set a rule. I'm still going to explain that, but let's just leave that because that's a bit advanced. Then the other thing is reply only if screen is off or locked. So this means that your auto response will only go out when your phone screen is locked or it is off. Okay, the fourth one is reply only if the device is charging. So this means that the auto response will only be activated when your device is charging, as when you are charging your smartphone. Then the fifth one is reply only if ringer is silent. So if you put your phone on silent, that is when the auto response goes out. The other one is reply if do not disturb mode is active. So if you set your phone on do not disturb, that is only when you want the auto response should be triggered. Then the other one is reply only if car mode is active. So it means that it is when your car mode is active on your phone, then that is only when you want the auto response to be triggered. But you don't. For me, I will just leave it. I won't choose any of this. So for me, I won't choose any of this. So that means that it's just going to reply at any time of the day. Either my phone is charging, or I'm on do not disturb, or the car mode is active on my phone. Whatever, regardless of whatever conditions my phone is at that moment, the auto response goes out. Then you can leave all this as it is, just as default. You don't need to really set anything here. So the only things you need to set are what I've shown you. Okay, so now this is for this. So this particular one, remember what we selected is exact message. Now let's look for the other one, similarity messages. Sorry, similar. So just so you know, the first one we looked at was exact match. Let me repeat myself again. So exact match is when someone sends you an exact message that you set. Okay, so when someone sends you done, that's for exact match. So we're going to look at similarity match now. Now for this similarity match, it means when some, so this means that you're setting the auto response to be triggered when someone sends you a message similar to what you have set. So let's say I say something like affiliate marketing. So what this means is that whenever someone sends me a message that has affiliates or marketing in it, this auto responses goes out to them. So someone sends me a message that has either affiliate or marketing in it or something related in that regard, this message goes out to them. Okay, then this pattern matching, you can leave it, okay, because it's a bit technical. Then the expert pattern matching, you can also leave it because it's a bit technical. I'm not really going to be explaining that because that has to be a lot of PHP and a lot of PHP settings. So I'm not going to be explaining the pattern matching and the expert pattern matching because it's going to be a lot of PHP code and a lot of coding and all of that. So now the fifth one here is welcome message. So I just as you know, if you're putting out a welcome message here, you do not need to set a message that triggers the response. What you just need to do is just to put the message you want your prospect. So whenever someone sends you a message, they just get your welcome message, just normal welcome message where you can say something like, hello, my name is ABC, you're welcome to ABC store, we deal in so something like that, a message that welcomes, that kind of introduce you to your prospects. Okay, so that's for that. Okay, so that's that. So now I want us to quickly, so we're just going to set it back to exact match. So I'm going to leave it at done. I'm going to set it back to exact match because we need to also test whether it is working. So I'm going to set it back to exact match. I'm going to leave it at done. So you can see it's at done. And so once after I've set up everything, then I need to click on this mark sign. Okay, so first you need to know that it's either you select exact match, similarity match, or welcome message, depending on what you're trying to set up. So I just click on done. So if you come over here, this is the last message I just set. That is why it is showing below. These are the ones, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the ones I have set before. This last one, I just set it up now, so that's why it is showing here. Okay, so now after you have set up everything, and then you want to, maybe it's still not working, then I would advise you click on these 3 icons here, this one here. So click on it, the more option icon, and you can see it doesn't work. So it doesn't work. So then you go through the settings. So first you need to know that you need to allow the app. You need to allow the app. So just step 1, you can see it takes me to the notification access, asking me to allow the app. So I've just, mine is already, the app has already been given access. For some of you, yours might be turned off, so I don't need to turn this off sharp, but it just might be turned off. But this means that it is actually turned on. Okay, all right. So then you go back. Okay, then move to step 2. Step 2 means if AutoResponse does not send replies after some time or when the screen is off, the battery savings settings of your, so you can follow this step 2 or then step 3. Okay, and then step 4. So here is where you can troubleshoot the app if it doesn't work. Sometimes it might be a network issue, and sometimes it might just be an issue from the app. But most times it works. Most times, okay. So if it doesn't work, you just go there to troubleshoot it. So now, if we return back to the menu, well, you can find other stuff here, but the only thing you need here is just, so the only thing you would be needing to do on the menu is just these settings to set it up, and then yeah, nothing more. So this is if you want to follow them on Twitter, if you want to follow them on Facebook, if you want to follow them on Instagram, or better still, let's say you have even troubleshooted the whole thing and you're still not getting it, and then it seems that the problem is coming from the app. You can always send them a feedback here. You can send feedback and then send them an email. Okay, so that's all I think you need to know for about this particular app.